over there. I put 2 just so I can come back on this side and put 2 and or then put 3 and then go back and put the last one. You don't want to put too much weight on one side and then have the bar to flip. All right, now time for the other side. Yoop. Coming back over here to that side. For in case you missed me. Clips. Clips is just keeping your weight there. And so that we won't have a very long video, I'll only do 1 set. But remember, the goal is always 3 sets, 10 reps. That means you're taking this off 3 different times, and then when you do it, you're going down here 10 times. So let's make sure it's right. 3 plates on that side, and then we got the bracket on there as well, and 3 on this side, and we also had a bracket to keep that weight still. So even on both sides. Going over things again, we got our brackets where it needs to be. We got this bracket where it needs to be so it can catch the weight. Hopefully, guys, especially if you're new to the gym, you have on your weight belt, and then you have your knee support and your leggings. And as long as you have everything and you did a good warm up and stretch, the warm up really only need to be like 5-10 minutes, warming up your body, doing jumping jacks, jump rope. You can get on a cardio machine and just warm up your body and then get out and do some stretches. Once you've done all that, you are ready to lift weights. So the first thing we want to do when we get ready to lift weights is positioning. Remember, we want, especially if you're trying to get that round bubble shape, you want to sit as if you're sitting in a chair. So you should see that 90, you should see that square. You should see that square when you move your legs. You want to make sure that you're seeing that square. So as you lift up, you should be able to see that square, or as you go down. So you want to make sure that you see that. And then it's all about legs. If you want that nice round bubble shape, then you want to keep your legs shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart is pretty much even with your shoulders. It's just like how your shoulders is here. Shoulder width apart is inner, just like that. You want to make sure that your feet is poked out this way, and as long as you're doing it this way going down, you're going to get that nice bubble shape. If you want more of a wider shape, you see how, some people glutes, cakes, whatever you want to call them, they're more wider, and the more wider they look, they actually look more muscular too. Then you want to go outer with your legs and then squat down. And as you do that, it's working the outer muscle of the glutes. And as you work the outer muscle of the glutes, it's going to help keep it wide and expand. So it really, that's one of the things about the body. It looks the way you want it to look. So if you want that bubble look, shoulder width apart. If you want a wider look, you go wide. And that's almost with every exercise is, do you want this muscle, do you want it coming out, do you want it big, or do you want it more of a wider, fuller look? So it really depends on you. You can do a mixture of both. On these exercises I'll go narrow, on these exercises I'll go wide. You can really mix it up. Just like with legs, you can do shoulder width apart while doing squats, but then when you do leg press, which is the next exercise, you can go wide. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Let's go ahead and at least do 1 set. I'm already at 9 minutes, going on 10. All right, normally we'll have a weight belt, but don't have it. I want to make sure to keep bringing up that weight belt, guys, because normally I wear a weight belt and we have to make sure it's safety first. The weight belt is really good for the lower back, especially when you're lifting heavy weights. Take your finger, slide it on a ring. I'm going under. First thing I'm gonna do when I lift up and go back, I wanna position myself. What do I want it? Do I want it shoulder width apart or do I want it wide? Once you have positioned yourself, you're able to go down. Because I got my brackets real smooth. All right, guys. That's it. We're done. All right, guys. If you need to reach me, you can hit me up on Instagram. That's Rashad King, 2017.